Get yourself comfortable. Spine straight, feet flat if you're sitting down. Don't cross legs and arms so you have energy flowing freely through the body. Withdraw your focus inward and pay attention to your breathing now. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Release all the tension. Another deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and exhale. And now simply focus on your breathing, and you will notice that your breathing starts to become deeper, steadier. Just follow that pattern, and it will pull you into relaxation. Ride that wave of exhale. And with each breathing cycle, with each exhale, you'll drift deeper and deeper. And now keep focusing on your breathing. It will help your body to relax and your mind to become quiet. And in the meantime, I will start counting from 10 to 1. As I count, you'll feel yourself drifting deeper, relaxing more, and by the count of 1, you'll reach the level of relaxation that is perfect for you at this time. And hopefully, it will be the deepest level of relaxation you've ever reached. Just know the deeper you go, the better it feels. And in that depth of relaxation, this is where you can create magic. I'll start counting now. 10. The body is releasing tension. 9. All the joints unlock. Muscles are softening. 8. Already now you probably notice a pleasant wave of warmth flowing through the body, helping you to relax deeper and deeper. 7. And if you'll bring your attention to your feet, you'll probably notice that there is a soft humming, tingling maybe. That's what relaxation does to your body. You soften your muscles, quiet your mind. The blood and the energy starts to flow so freely. It can finally reach the spots of your body that were asleep. It's as though it's awakening you, bringing you back to life. 6, drifting deeper now. Peaceful, calm, tranquil. 5. Now you can drop a veil and block out the rest of the world. Leave behind your to-do lists, your duties, obligations, your worries. Block out all the noise and the chaos of the world. Don't worry, it will be still there. Your dishes will be still there for you. Your to-do list won't file charges against you for abandonment. It will be all there. So give yourself permission to just enjoy this experience and relax completely. 5, drifting deeper now. 4, sinking in gently, softly, down deeper and deeper. 3, letting go of everything. It's just you in this moment. It's all that matters. 2, So very calm, so peaceful, so relaxed. One, drifting, sinking down deeper and deeper now. And I'll involve your imagination. You're finding yourself in a beautiful forest. Perhaps you took that path already many times, and every tree, every leaf, every branch are so familiar to you. Or maybe you found yourself in a new location and there is so much to explore now. And you can come back to this place and study it all in the details. Perhaps there are so many beautiful things are waiting for you here. Perhaps you can uncover many secrets, find some treasures. But that's later. We must go on now, on our journey. Find a tree with a hollow and climb in. Climb down. There will be a few moments of complete darkness. That's okay because you know there is a beautiful moonlight is waiting for you at the bottom. Once you climb out through the roots of the tree, and now you're finding yourself by the river of life. The river is covered by sweet, milky fog. And with each inhale of that sweet fog, you can feel yourself relaxing more. It's as though it's intoxicating you as delicious wine, helping you to forget about everything else. Just be here in that moment. It's all that matters. And now get into the boat that is prepared for you. It's covered with luscious furs. Get yourself comfortable, lie down because you have a long trip ahead. Don't worry about anything, just relax. The boat will take you to the destination. And I know you've already took that trip many times. If not in your waking state, in your sleep. When your soul travels, it tends to go to places that are dear. You can feel now the boat is rocking gently, just like a mother rocks her baby in a crib. And who knows how many times you will drift into a deep sleep on that journey, and how many times you will awaken. Perhaps the seasons will change. Winter will end and spring will come, and then it will be the summer's turn, and then the fall and winter again. Round and round we go through the seasons. And I wonder now how deeply you can relax when you're here in that boat, being rocked gently, and knowing there is nothing else you can do. There are no dishes, no to-do lists, no calendars, no work to be done, just to be. And that is a beautiful moment where you can let go of everything and completely relax. We need those moments. And I wonder now if you are really enjoying this. Perhaps you can recreate this experience daily. It doesn't have to be long. It can be a few minutes. but it will help you to relax, to recharge, to recover. And here the boats coming to the shore. You've reached the destination. You can hear soft drumming. You can smell the smoke of fire. You know you're expected. Go on. You can see the bonfire. You can see people. You may notice familiar faces, and you may notice new faces. And you can sense this anticipation in the air. You know something's important about to happen. You are greeted, seated by the fire. And the old shamans start to throw herbs into the fire. You can hear them chanting, you can hear the drums getting louder and faster. And as the drums become really loud, the smoke dissipates, and along with this, clouds disappear from the sky, opening a beautiful, vast night sky covered by stars, glowing there like diamonds. You can hear the shamans whispering some ancient chants into your ears. And as you shift the state of consciousness, one of the shamans points at the sky. You lift your gaze, and the stars start to align into threads, silver glowing threads. And now you can recognize the pathways, the patterns of your life. Each thread leads to a certain area of your life. Relationships, community, you, your health, spirituality, your business, your family. All that is important to you at this time is right here in the sky. And now you can see the stars forming a pattern, showing you how it was, what worked and what didn't. Let's focus first on your health. Look at that thread and the patterns formed, and you may start to recognize the images representing your experience, perhaps for the past 10, 12, 20 years, or the entire life. And now those stars start to separate into two groups, two threads. What's no longer working, what created problems for you, and what is good, what is worth keeping. And then pay attention to that thread that represents all that needs to be left behind at this time. Unhealthy habits, poor food choices, everything that's not working for you is right there. You can see it clearly. You understand the harm it creates in your life. Now that you can see and understand what's happening, how you create problems, how you hurting your body, make a decision to let it go. It's only up to you to decide whether you keep it or you let it go. You can see that the shamans by both sides standing next to you. They're waiting for you to decide. They can't force you. What do you choose in this moment, life or not? And once you're ready, just nod, and you will hear the drums becoming louder. You can hear the chanting, the prayers, and now you can see those stars start to become chaotic. All those patterns are now disassembled. And everything that was there in that raw start to dissipate and disappear. And as it does, notice how you feel. You feel lighter, more comfortable, feel better, more positive, more hopeful. And all the programming that was attached to those unhealthy habits, it's as though all of it is leaving your body. You can even breathe it out through the open mouth if you feel like it in the moment. Let it go, release it. And now move your focus to the positive part. The raw, the thread of the stars, the patterns that represent healthy habits. Everything you do and choose that makes you stronger. Everything that your body loves. And as you're observing those images, patterns, you may realize that there are some pieces are missing, some empty spots that you need to fill in. And you probably know very well what is missing. Make the conscious decision, set it as your goal, what needs to be incorporated into your daily routine, to your self-care, self-love. What can you do already now to make yourself feel better, to improve your health? Intentional breaks throughout the day. Maybe a walk on a fresh air. Maybe you can incorporate time into each day where you devote it to yourself, your quiet time, your dates with the soul. And maybe already now you can decide how your nutritional plan need to be changed. And what about your sleep routine? The change doesn't have to be drastic, even tiny change can do miracles. Perhaps getting up in the morning a few minutes earlier. And that will mean naturally going to bed at night a little earlier. And before you know it, you'll be in a beautiful sleep schedule, filling all the empty spots at the things that are needed to support you, to support your health. And one of the shamans is asking you, you sure this is what you want? And if that is in fact something that you want, Say yes, nod your head, and you'll hear again the chanting, the drumming, and start breathing in these stars. Breathe it in. Everything that's beneficial to you. And notice how your body is loving it, accepting it with gratitude. Let it all settle in. And now we can move to another area of life. Let's address your relationships. You can see this beautiful silver thread made of the stars. And the stars forming patterns representing those relationships. You may notice even images, faces. You may remember certain events from your life. How you are connected to these people. And now you can see that this row of patterns start to separate into two different threads. People that are staying in your life and people that you're about to set free. And it doesn't matter how it will happen, whether it will happen on its own or you will intentionally form those groups. Or perhaps those groups will surprise you. And that will draw your attention. You will reflect on this relationship. And now you can clearly see who doesn't belong in your life anymore. Who you can set free. Who you can let go. And when you're ready, just nod your head and you'll hear more chanting, drumming. And this row of stars will first start to move chaotically and then start to dissipate and will completely disappear. And instantly you'll feel lighter, more comfortable, more free. And everything that is attached to these people, all the pain, all the bad memories, all the heaviness, the tension, the fears, the resentment, the bitterness, you can let go of it now. Breathe it out, let it go. Breathe it all out. Now that you're free, you can focus on the second row, the people that are staying in your life. And as you observe them, you may experience immense gratitude and appreciation for these relationships. Now you have more time, more energy, more love to nourish these relationships. And perhaps already now you can see how you can strengthen these relationships, how you can bring more fun, more joy. And now these people are perfectly aligned in a row, everyone in the order. You can see that there are some empty spots. Perhaps this is the time for you to find a mate, or maybe you have new interests and you'd like to connect with people who have the same interests. Or maybe you want to form work partnerships. Invite people that will fill the spots, that are seeking the same thing. And you can see that there are already people are coming in. Perhaps their faces are not very clear yet, but you know you're divinely connected. This will be mutually beneficial relationship. Once it looks perfect, open yourself to it and breathe it in all the stars. Allow all this information get absorbed, sink in, making you a magnet to the people you love, strengthening this connection. Notice how your body responds, relaxing, very comfortable, and notice the expansion. Let it settle in. And now move your focus to the work, your career, your business. Or maybe you have a job. Move your focus there. And you can see beautiful thread of stars forming patterns. And some patterns, some images are kind of awkward, don't really fit anymore. Perhaps those are the things you can end doing. Maybe it does not require your effort anymore. Maybe they're not really beneficial, don't produce the benefits you were hoping for, or simply outdated, not efficient. Sort those things out to the second row, or perhaps they will do it on its own. Check that second row, set an intention to let it go, to end it naturally in the most positive way, so it doesn't hurt your work, your business, your finances. And once you're ready, nod your head and watch those stars dissipate and disappear completely. And now scan your body, everything that you've been doing habitually, all these informational imprints, all the things you were doing on autopilot, everything that you've believed deeply that you had to do. You can release all of it, free yourself. Gather it up and breathe it out, let it go. And instantly you'll feel lighter, more comfortable, more free. And now you've freed so much space, so much time and energy. You can rearrange your work, the way you approach it, your work hours, your projects. You can see that the stars are aligning now in perfect row, they're in perfect order. You can fill in the missing pieces. Perhaps you have new ideas. Maybe you're ready to give birth to new projects. Maybe you're ready to form new partnerships. Maybe already now you know how to optimize your work schedule. your daily routine, to make it fit into what is best for you now. And you may see there are new stars coming and taking place in this room. Perhaps they're different colors, have different aura about them. You don't quite know yet what it is, but it fits so beautifully. You know it will work for you well. May need some time for you to figure out how to work it out, but it's already here and it fits so perfectly. Trust it. And when you're ready to accept it, just nod your head. You'll hear chanting the drums. And now you can breathe it in, all this new information. Let it flow into you. Let it imprint. And scan your body. Notice these changes. Feel warm, relaxed, expanded. There's probably a lot going on right now, humming, tingling. You can feel the energies flowing. There is a lot happening. You might not know it all yet. You might not have names for it. You don't know how to word it. It will happen at the right time. As your unconscious will process it, sort it through, at the right time it will resurface, and your logical mind will understand it and will know exactly what to do with it. And you can smell now again the earthy herbs been burned in the fire, which created a lot of smoke. You've been given a beautiful herbal healing brew. Sip it. Let it nurture you. And once you're done with this beautiful drink, now you've been led to a big road. As you're walking on that road, you know it's long and wide and perhaps takes turns at some points, but it's so dark you cannot see it yet. All you need to do right now is to trust that you are on the right pathway and have your intention in mind. Have that knowing where you're moving, where you want to move, what you want from life. And now that you've hit a really dark wall, I'd like you to stop and clarify for yourself where you're moving in life, what you want. Remember your goals, your dreams, what you want your life to look like for the next few months, a year, perhaps even few years. Get it clear. And now that you know what you want, you'll have to open that road for yourself. You've been given a big sword. Swipe it from top to the very ground, from the sky to the earth. Open it. And through that cut veil, step forward into the new reality, new world. The reality where the life of your dream is possible. This is not a single choice, and it's not forever. We're always traveling through dimensions, through different realities, through different worlds. And anytime you want to shift your reality, anytime you Feel that you're ready to travel through a different world. All you need to do is to clarify your intention and swipe that membrane, that veil, so you can open the road for yourself. Walk through. Put one foot in front of another. Walk toward your dreams. And very soon the images will appear what it's like to be there. Soak it all in. Feel it. You're there now. It is all yours. Savor it. Enjoy it. And perhaps already now it becomes so clear what you need to do, what steps you need to take. Perhaps it's more clear now what exactly you want, what's good for you. We are not going to move back from this reality you already walked through the gateway. There is no way back. All we're going to do is now shift your consciousness to the awakening state. But this journey is not ending. I will count from 1 to 5. As I count, all your bodily processes will harmonize. You'll feel refreshed. By the count of 5, you will be energized. 1, blood pressure, body temperature, breathing are all normal. 2, feel the energy rising. 3, become aware of your body and your surroundings. 4, feeling refreshed, re-energized. And 5, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling amazing. Rub your hands, your ears, your cheeks. If you're still flying, you can ground yourself. Just imagine that you're spreading roots into the ground. You're all good.